Wakanuradu, and welcome to this political update for June 15th, 2018, and what a week it has been. As we get closer to elections, it seems that there is incredible amounts of information and news and events going on. We'll get right down to it and try and give you as much information as you need. First of all, the news this week that housing is, there's a review of the MCK's housing department due to some complaints. I guess at this point, people can look at the local papers and get some information. Go to the website and check out the information that's there. There have been some problems in that department in terms of people's payments. What we need to tell you right now is that an investigation is ongoing. There's not much in terms of detail that can be given, but it is being addressed. And anyone who has a mortgage payment or a rental payment, if you're at the apartments, the town apartments, please make your payments at the main office, at the cashier's office right at the front entrance. Make payments no other way but there. That's the best way to put it. The investigation is expected to take about a month, and then more information is forthcoming at that time. Kahnawake peacekeepers making a couple of arrests and shutting down a marijuana dispensary that had opened up very recently. The peacekeepers raided the Greenleaf store, which is located across from the rail, and basically shut it down. And again, the investigation on that is ongoing. 2 people arrested, no charges at this time. MCK did make a statement reminding that the moratorium is in place and that the laws that are being proposed for cannabis are in the works, and to stay informed on that, once again, you can just go to the website. There's lots of information on there. Speaking of cannabis, there were 4 members of parliament who came to the MCK on Monday to discuss the situation in terms of the federal law coming and getting information and some input from Kahnawake on where we stand, because this community is creating its own laws and regulations as the federal legislation is getting pretty close. We're looking at about 12 weeks from now, which is 3 months, and it should be up and running, which means that everybody is under the gun, including Kahnawake, to either have their own laws and regulations in place or fall under the federal law, which of course in Kahnawake is problematic. We certainly prefer to do things our way and have input from our own community. So again, stay in tune to that. We had a piece on KTV earlier this week, and we spoke to some of the members of parliament who were here. There was a community decision-making process, second hearing meeting on the Kanien'kehá:ka of Kahnawake law on Tuesday. Right near the end of the process, but at this point, the participants agreed that while they seem to be in support of the wording and the changes to the final portion of the new law, they also wanted to see how it related with the new residency law. And so at that point, it was decided that next Tuesday's meeting, which will be Tuesday the 19th, I believe, that will once again go back to the question at hand, and hopefully it will be passed. But people will have a chance, the participants especially who were there, it was a pretty good decision actually. They wanted to see what the residency law looked like and if it was complementary to the actual Kanien'kehá:ka of Kahnawake law, and that it also meets the spirit and intent which was given a couple of years ago when it was decided to take residency out of the membership law, which was the membership law at the time. So it's complicated, but the residency law was actually posted, and you can go to the KahnawakeMakingDecisions.com to see it. It was posted on the same day as the Kanien'kehá:ka of Kahnawake CDMP hearing, and so it's become a little complicated that way, but it is now in the 30-day process. Please take a look at it, give your feedback so we can take care of that. One other issue this week, of course, was very big, was the Cultural Center and their bid to get some work done and hold a geophysical study. I hope that's the right term. Geological study anyway, at the site near the Survival School on lot SLS 11, which they're hoping would be the site of the new Cultural Center slash theater slash museum. And of course, we're all aware of the protest that was held, some hoping that it would be located at a different location. But the Mohawk Council of Kahnawake also issuing a statement earlier this week, standing firm in the support of the Cultural Center and their board of directors and the workers there to at least get the study done to see if that land is, suitable for such an important building, which is going to cost a lot of money, and there are timelines in place that need to be dealt with. So stay in tune with that. There will be a special community meeting coming up that was called by the Cultural Center in order to get a decision made. That will be held next Wednesday, the 20th. And on the less controversial scene, Chief Christine Zachary-Diome, who will be retiring in just a couple of weeks. Still, though, involved in meetings, she was invited by the Mayor of Montreal, Valérie Plante, along with the Indigenous Affairs Commissioner, Marie-Yves Bordelot, and she and the Grand Chief are meeting with the Mayor on this date, Friday the 15th, on a number of issues, including the name change for Amherst Street, the city's reconciliation policies, and also the economic development opportunities. And finally, the MCK meeting with several officials from the federal government today as well on consultation, especially on environment. So the portfolio chief for environment, as well as, once again, Christine Zachary-Diome, who has the consultation portfolio, were in those meetings. And in this case, very high level. It was directors and also assistant directors who were there, not just the technicians. So that's all we have for now. In the meantime, thanks for watching this, and we hope that we've been able to give you enough information at least to get a snapshot of the week that has been.